when we go into that fight, flight, or freeze response, triggered by our amygdala is the part of our brain, right? The amygdala is the part of the brain that is triggered whenever we have a stressor that sends us into fight, flight, or freeze response, also known as a stress response. I'm demonstrating it right now because I've went into freeze response and I have forgotten what I'm going to say because I hate talking on camera, and this is the demonstration of freeze response. My body has went into freeze. I do not know what I was going to say. My heart is starting to go faster. My palms are going sweaty. My body thinks I'm in danger, so I'm going to tell it to calm, okay? Calm. I'm going to, first of all, just bring awareness that I'm having this feeling and tell myself to calm. I'm going to make sure my shoulders are dropped, my jaw's relaxed. Calm, Amanda. You're safe. I am safe. Sometimes you can hold over your heart and it feels good. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. We can also bring in the breath. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. And then we can try a little tapping. So we're tapping on the acupuncture points. And we're just saying calm, calm, or I am safe, 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 I am safe. I can feel that releasing already. So I didn't mean to be an actual demonstration in person of the freeze response, but since it happened, I went with it. Now, it used to be that if I got that, it was usually in the middle of having to do a talk or something, and I probably would have burst into tears, or I maybe would have went into flight mode and wanted to run away. Instead, I was able to take a minute and tell myself, I got this. I know what to do. So the first thing I had to do was reassure myself that I was safe, because my body was going into a stress response, a response that would be the same if I was being chased by a big tiger. And I'm obviously safe. I'm sitting here in my little meditation space. I'm not being chased by a tiger. I had no reason to feel that way. So I've told my body I'm safe. I'm tapping on these points that are going to calm my nervous system and are making me feel better already. My palms are dry, if you could feel them, they're dry. My heart is slowing down. The stress response is leaving me. And I'm feeling quite calm now. So in my 20s, I had panic attacks. And that wee moment there of that froze, I was like, forgot what I was going to say, would have been the exact same as the start of me going into a full-blown panic attack. But I didn't know what to do then. I didn't know these techniques. I panicked, totally panicked, went into full-on panic attack. Now, it's not that I have my anxiety or don't have anxiety anymore. I don't even like to say my anxiety. I don't want to own it. Waves, it's not that I don't get waves of anxiety, because I'm human, I do. But I know the tools and techniques to stop it. Sometimes it doesn't stop as easy as this. If I was doing like a presentation in front of 200 people, it might take a bit more or I might still feel a bit more breathless, a bit tighter, and I might have to work a bit harder to try and calm. Actually, I don't even know if I would now, to be honest. I think this would do me now. But that's because I've been working on this a long time. So that's emotional freedom technique, or tapping. And we can go through more of that at another time. But that's if you can watch the routine. And even if you forget all that, if you just tap here, just on the edge of your thumb. And breathe. Deep breath in. And then relax out. If you feel a panic coming on, just give yourself permission to take a minute. Take a minute. Breathe. Dropping your shoulders, relaxing the jaw, relax. And that was full on demonstration of me going into the stress response. The one I chose to pick, there's fight, flight, or freeze. My body went into freeze, my mind went blank, and years ago that would have made me that could have been into a panic attack. But learning these techniques and practice them over time, you can quickly stop that and tell yourself that there's nothing to fear. If there was something to fear, then you needed that response, because that was going to give you the adrenaline pumping and the cortisol to run away or to do whatever you needed. But I didn't need that now. I didn't need that adrenaline, and now I can relax. Thank you for listening.